Hello, my name is Dr. Richard Flight, and I am very excited to have you in my course for this semester. So I thought one of the things that would be fun to do, at least to start, is a brief introduction, just so that you have an opportunity to get to know a little bit more about me. I know that throughout the term we'll get to know more about each other, but at any rate, I think sometimes it's good to be able to put at least a face with a voice and be able to have some context to better understand maybe who you're learning from and the environment of the course. Even though this may not be a face-to-face environment, we could still have an opportunity to get to know each other a little bit more. So over this brief introduction, I'll talk a little bit about my background and how I came to be a university professor, and that way you'll get to know a little bit more about me and some of my interests and the things that I do. And the things that I'm concerned about. So, anyways, I began my career in sports and athletics initially, and then went to school at the University of Alabama, where I earned my PhD and also a master's in economics, so that helps inform kind of my background. My PhD is in marketing. I have been teaching in the classroom at the university level since about 2004, so I've had an opportunity to teach literally thousands of students in both online and offline face-to-face environments. I typically teach courses that involve marketing, planning, and strategy, and sometimes research and research methods. But one of the other things that I like to do is teach individuals who are entrepreneurs in not-for-profit environments. So I've been able to actually travel all over the world, literally, and put on seminars, deliver week-long workshops and teaching sessions for individuals who are starting small businesses and ones who are looking for basic business training. And that's kind of a not-for-profit type of an environment that I do that for. So that begins to kind of help explain a little bit about what I do and who I am. To give you a little bit more background, I want to talk about kind of where I've been and now again why, kind of how I'm here. I actually grew up in a small town in northeastern actually Vermont, and then decided to go to college down in the south in Birmingham, Alabama. So I made that journey, if you will, to Alabama. I lived in Alabama and worked there and went to school there for close to or about 18 years, spending some time doing different things there. And then I've been in the Midwest now for over 12 years, again, working at different universities and working with students in a university setting. When I was in school, in college, my first university that I attended was Samford University, which is in Birmingham, Alabama. After that, I went and worked for a AA baseball team. So that's a minor league team called the Birmingham Barons. They're the AA affiliate for the Chicago White Sox. So I was there for about 4 or 5 years. Then had an opportunity to move to Memphis, Tennessee, and work for the Memphis Redbirds, which is the AAA affiliate for the St. Louis Cardinals. Oh my goodness, I almost said a curse word, the Chicago Bears, or Cubs rather. Anyways, the Cardinals are the parent team for the Memphis Redbirds. After a few years there, I went back and became an assistant athletic director for back at my alma mater at Samford, only to move again to the University of Alabama in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, to become a again, a full-time student and earned my PhD. So you can see there's a traveled route and a journey that everybody takes. And so I think it's fun and interesting to kind of hear how people get places. So that's kind of where I've been and what I've done prior to my experience here, being able to have this class together. So the different things that I've done are sort of wide ranging in terms of professional experience, but then also academic experience as well. I've done consulting work, which has included things like working for banks. I've also worked in the corporate environment for the Xerox Corporation as what's called inside sales, so a lead generator or a sales generator in an office calling prospective businesses. I've sold media, sold advertising, things like that. I've worked in customer relationship. Working for the baseball teams, I've done these types of things. Event management has been an important part of the roles that I've played. I've also worked within the community. I've worked again with the baseball organizations, helping them manage their operations. Worked in promotions. If from an academic or a university perspective, I've been a program organizer. So I was what's called an assistant assistant chair for marketing. So helping students get the schedules they need, helping faculty arrange their schedules, and making sure that the marketing program runs correctly in a university, those types of things. I do a lot of research currently, and I've done a lot of research. So research in terms of better understanding how businesses work and how the marketing function works, specifically in branding, and also in something called cause-related marketing, so social causes and the intersect between marketing programs and their influence on social causes. So I've done a lot of publishing. I have researched from those perspectives, and I've also been a active university professor. So again, these are the kind of the background things that form your experiences, and these are the things that have formed my work experiences that I can speak to, and that help inform me as I help present this material to you in this course. The things that I do now, again, I've touched on already in this short little intro. I'm active in research, as I've mentioned, social and cause marketing, also specifically brand image and brand management are things that I look at to study and to actively gather data on. I have a fairly active teaching load in terms of diversity in the things that I teach students. I've been very active teaching product and brand strategy, and also just generally speaking marketing strategy, and as well as research methods, ways to collect data, for instance, and analyze data and things like that. And then also I've had a good opportunity to travel and, as I mentioned before, do some work as it relates to workshops and training for entrepreneurs. So that activity has allowed me to, again, present seminars and such all over the place. I've also had a good opportunity to bring students over abroad in study abroad programs or travel study type programs. So the red little indicators in this map would be places that I have on a regular basis delivered workshops to entrepreneurs. The yellow or gold stars indicate places where students and I have traveled for study abroad experiences, where I've taught overseas to college students, and then the red again are places where I've had a great opportunity to teach to entrepreneurs, working professionals who are beginning to launch businesses and such. all over the place. So again, those have been kind of the seminal pieces that help me prep and get ready for my courses and such. And again, it's an opportunity to let you understand me a little bit more, and as a brief introduction to what I can offer in terms of experience this term. I really would love to hear from you. I'd love to get to know you better. I know throughout the semester we will. We'll be able to touch base some here and there. Please reach out, always by email, and then also we can also communicate and set up appointment times through Zoom as well, which is a software platform that we can set up through a video kind of like this, and be able to communicate that way as well. So anyways, again, happy to introduce myself, and I look forward to getting to know you better.